Hi, so this is me driving the Chery Tiggo Executive Pro 8. Loved getting into this vehicle. Ease of access, opening the boot. I'm 1.74 meters tall, so easy and convenient for me to open it, put my handbag in the back. The boot's height adjustable, so irrespective of how tall you are, you can very easily adjust it to how high it needs to open so that it's convenient for you. And then, as a woman, I don't like getting down into a car or having to extend myself if I'm not wearing heels. So the entry into this vehicle is so smooth, and you just slide in the seat. The moment you start the engine, the seat adjusts to your previous settings. So on a beautiful sunny day, it's super easy to open the sunroof, panoramic sunroof by the way, so you can enjoy the beautiful weather in the Cape Winelands. Also in Gauteng, where you have a bit more sunny days than we do. Everything is centrally controlled from the steering wheel, so I can use a voice prompt and say, please open the sunroof.
Opening the sunroof.
And there you go. So even though today is slightly overcast, I'm not necessarily going to drive around with it because the weather can change at any minute. So I'm going to close it again, but I wanted to show you this amazing feature because it certainly made my day that I didn't have to touch a button or stretch my head or try and look around for something. It's conveniently located on the steering wheel. So let's use the same prompt.
I'm listening.
Close the sunroof.
Sure, it's closing.
Now, if that isn't a super friendly man who listens to your every command, then I don't know what we're looking for. So we're going to start driving now soon, but before we get to that, I wanted to talk a little bit about my ease of access getting into this vehicle. So, being tall, it's fascinating to see that the steering wheel isn't round at the bottom. So whenever I get into the vehicle, the steering wheel is flat at the bottom. So it makes it so much easier to just get in. You don't bump your legs if you are wearing a dress or something that you are worried about creasing or hooking or anything like that. It's a smooth, seamless entry with a steering wheel that is leather clad, that's beautiful and soft, and also the shape is adjusted to work beautifully. So I've put my car into reverse, and as I start exiting the parking, you will see how beautifully this car changes, and I can immediately see that there's a vehicle behind me. So it makes it safe and easy for me to exit the parking without any chance of hitting an oncoming vehicle. So ready to take a drive with me in the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro. Super easy. So also you can adjust your driver's mode to be either in eco, in normal, or in sport if you feel like you are going for a more nippy drive in the day. So I'm going to switch it onto the normal setting because it's slightly wet outside and I want to make sure that the wheel grip is safe. So as your mom taught you, or your dad, whenever you started driving, look left, look right, look left again. But what is super easy is as we take off is the cameras in this vehicle and all the sensors that let you know how close or how far another vehicle is from you. So I'm on an easy, lazy drive to Franschhoek, and I've just played Started, Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Easy listening.
I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at a convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs.
And as Tracy just sang, so easy to get to the next city. Absolutely beautiful. The sound is crystal clear. It's as if she's sitting in the back seat singing to me. Love the music, love the quality of the sound. So seeing that I'm on a quiet drive close to Franschhoek, I am not going to put on my hard rock tunes. Not in the mood for that today, quite on this easy, lazy Friday. Looking forward to more drive time sessions. So starting my drive is super easy. It literally glides away. You have absolutely no problems with control, with grip on the road. As you can hear, well, I don't think you can hear because I can barely hear it, there is absolutely no road noise or noise coming from the windows. It's smooth, it's easy, just taking a beautiful drive in the weather. So on my center console, what I can see is the distance that I've traveled, what my fuel consumption is like, and how many more kilometers I can drive on my current fuel and with the current setting that I've got my vehicle on. Indicators, a beautiful, elegant sound, which as a woman makes a lot of sense to me. I don't want some electronic noise beeping in my ears while I drive. Now, one of the things that I really like about this vehicle is the amount of smoothness when I brake. So, as a petrol head, I do appreciate the 145 kilowatt engine. That makes my acceleration when I need to get out of a tight spot so much easier and so much smoother. And what also comes in very handy is, for those of us who don't want to look around too much, the peripheral vision in this vehicle. Just listen to that growl of the engine. The peripheral vision is made so much easier because my side view mirrors give me an indication of whether a vehicle is coming up to overtake me or not. And what I also enjoy is the lane assist. So should I want for some odd reason to change something manually on this beautiful black console, it's super easy to do so. Alternatively, I can use my voice prompts to change anything that I need to change. So one of the things that I did as I got into the vehicle is I've put my phone on a hidden charging bank that is right underneath the beautiful black center console. There is a lower console that has an automatic charging bank, so I can put my phone there. It's not visible from the outside, so it's perfectly safe to have my phone in the vehicle, and yet I can do my phone calls. I can adjust the sound, I can take a call, I can decline a call, I can end a call safely, all from the right hand side of the steering wheel, simply by using my thumb. Super convenient. Now, one of the other features that I'm absolutely in love with is the bucket seats. I love getting into a vehicle and the seat hugs you tightly. It is super comfortable, the leather is luxurious. And all through the cabin and on the seat you have this beautiful white double stitching that reminds you of the ultra luxurious vehicles. And even though I'm driving all by myself today, if I'm a passenger, should my husband or any of my friends be driving this vehicle, I can also adjust my headrest to become a bucket headrest. So if you're on a long drive, maybe you're going away for the weekend and you want to take a nap, you can safely adjust your headrest to make sure that it's super comfortable for you while you sit in the passenger seat. One of the benefits living in the Cape Winelands is that we are able to breathe beautiful, clean air. But one of the features that this vehicle offers is the air filtration system. Automatically cleans the air inside the vehicle, and you can also clean the cabin air. So the features of this car is truly remarkable if you think about the price band that it sits in. It really, when you compare it to the other vehicles in this class, it stands out head and shoulders above the rest. And as a woman, one of the things that I enjoy is being safe inside a vehicle. So I can take this car, drive anywhere I want to. I know that it is big enough to keep me safe. It is, because of its size, super visible. And because it is an SUV, should there be a pothole in the road, not that there's many in the Western Cape, but I do know some of our other provinces do suffer from that, is the fact that I can very easily, even if it rains and I can't see the pothole, drive through it without any implication on my vehicle or my vehicle coming to a sudden stop as a result of a burst tire, and I can safely continue driving. So one of the other features that I want to talk a little bit about is the fact that the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro has got a 5 out of 5 NCAP safety rating. So that means it's the highest rating a vehicle can get. So it makes it safe not only for the people inside the vehicle, but also for people outside. If you look at all those dummy tests that they do when they put the vehicles through the tests. So really safe and secure. The car feels solid on the road. Not for a moment do I have any worries about the safety of myself and of my passengers. And also all the all the lane assists and the sounds that you hear in this vehicle can be adjusted to make sure that it suits your personal preferences. I personally like hearing all the beeps. Should for something my water falls down and my bottle was open and I need to look down, the lane assist will certainly let me know if I'm veering too close to the edge or if I'm veering to cross the middle lane. So as I am petrol head, yes, fully admit that. One of the things that I appreciate about this vehicle is the 145 kilowatt engine, which means that if I get into a tight spot or there's an opportunity to overtake a slower vehicle in front of me, I can literally put my foot down and the car speeds up, and it's so easy for me to overtake. And with the lane assist buttons also making sure that when I come back into the lane, that I don't steer too far to the left. So I do hope you are sitting down for this part of the information, but it took me by complete surprise to find out that as a first owner of a Chery Tiggo Pro, you will benefit from a 1,000,000 kilometer warranty. 1,000,000 kilometers. So they are truly out to build customers for life. It is luxury, it is a smooth driving experience. It compares truly favorably to some of the other more traditional German or British vehicles that I have driven previously. So one of the things, obviously in the cooler climate down here in the Cape, that I would have loved the Chery Tiggo Pro 8 to have is heated seats, because it can get quite chilly down here, especially in winter and on the days that it rains. And perhaps something else that I've previously enjoyed was a heated steering wheel. I know for people living in the warmer climates of South Africa, a heated steering wheel may sound like a frivolous accessory, but trust me, when your hands are freezingly cold and you want to get into your vehicle and speed off, that smooth warmness that spreads from your hands into your arms certainly does make a difference. So on the road to Franschhoek, it's a single lane going there and it's a single lane coming back. And a vehicle just stopped unexpectedly in front of me, and luckily, thanks to the sensors in the Chery Tiggo Pro 8, I was able to see that I need to stop in time. But the vehicle on the center console behind the steering wheel also alerted me to the fact that the person, it's a big black bucky behind me, sped up too fast and he was not able to brake in time. So my car quickly, automatically put on the hazard signs for that car to see that I am actually standing still. Great advantage, because if you keep your driving distance, you will actually be able to roll safely forward to prevent the vehicle rear-ending you from the back. As I got into the vehicle, I put my phone on the charging console below the center console, but I can still see on the center display how much battery my phone is actually charging, or is it running down, do I need to maybe adjust the position. I can see the volume, and I can also see that I'm connected to Bluetooth, so should I want to play a playlist from my phone, very easily to do so, and I can also take and receive calls as it is necessary for me to do so. So as we drive along the roads in South Africa, whether in your neighborhood or on the street or along a long distance road, there is a tire pressure display on the center console right behind my steering wheel that will at any moment alert me if the tire pressure needs adjusting. So you may have hit a nail, you're not even aware of it, but it certainly will affect your driving, your ability to control the vehicle should you need to quickly stop. And it also lets you know that you can pull into the closest filling station to have your tire pressure checked to make sure that nothing is wrong. So it just makes an all great starting to your driving experience. You can basically control everything in this car with using the voice prompt. So today is slightly overcast. I could not predict. So on a beautiful sunny day, if you want to get into your car and enjoy the beautiful weather in the Cape Winelands, very easy to open anything from your steering wheel with voice commands. So if today was a sunny day, which unfortunately I could not this Chery Pro, yeah, Let's go for a drive. This Chery Tiggo, what's sy naam? Tiggo. It has a very short, smooth turning circle, and it has a very short, smooth turning. No, ons gaan nou daaroor praat. This car is super fuel efficient. It is an absolute joy driving this vehicle, and even though as a 7-seater and it's a luxury vehicle, there's absolutely, the fuel consumption just amazed me. Ek gaan daai oor sê, want dit klink hier reg. Now, I don't know if you might have heard the little beeps. It's very soothing and to charge your phone and be able to use it. Yeah, dit klink soos waf, ons moet dit hoor. Now, one of the things that I'm privileged enough to enjoy is the... Wag, is die lyn assist. Ons nou aangaan. So one of the things living in the Cape Winelands is that we are not that worried about the clean... Yeah. So one of the things... So it really also depends on you, what kind of a driving experience you want. If you are just inside town or driving around an estate and you just want to be fuel efficient, you can use the Eco driving setting. So if you are out for an easy drive, quickly going to town, you can put it on the Eco drive, saving even further fuel consumptions. Yeah. So we'll benefit from 1,000,000 kilometer mile warranty. Nee, ons gebruik kilometer.